Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be discussing a few things surrounding Turbo, its price action. We're going to be talking about, do YouTubers have the impact over Turbo's price, as some people may think? And what is the future of this coin? Do I still think it can hit 30 cents, or have I changed my mind based off the data, based off the analysis? Let's just jump right into this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to answer the YouTube question first, because sometimes I see people leave comments, whether it is on my YouTube page, on Twitter, or just anywhere on social media. People believe that YouTubers genuinely, control the markets a good amount. And the only time that's really ever true is when it's a very, very, very big influencer, and when a coin is at a very, very small market cap. Something like Turbo, that's probably what, like 500-600 million market cap. I'm sorry, but no one's influencing this coin the way it is, right? The way I see this coin move, we've talked about what it's going to do, and we've been mainly right about it, right? The micro moves don't really matter. I mean, the only thing that does matter is what's going to happen, um, you know, in the bigger picture. And we've been right about that. And, like even right now, we are going to this price. And I can assure you that no YouTuber is influencing this coin to drop, right? Not me, right? Not nobody. Um, right. I wish I had that power to just, make a coin drop or pump it up. But that is just not reality, right? We're dealing with millions and millions and tens of millions, not hundreds of millions of volume each day, right? No YouTuber is having that kind of influence. Let's just be real. Um, you know, People think, that's the reason why Turbo is dumping. It's really not. It's very, very simply explained. Bitcoin's price is struggling. Right, we can see Bitcoin's price is struggling at the moment. Today is Sunday, so the weekly candles are closing. So we will be seeing how Bitcoin does react off of, you know, certain levels. Where does it close on the weekly, because that will dictate a lot. Also, Bitcoin dominance is fairly high, right? It is fairly high compared to where it was just a couple days ago, where we can see we are almost back at 58%, trying to climb back up to, the 59% to continue going higher. And if that's going to be the case, altcoins are going to be bleeding, especially if Bitcoin's bleeding too. It's like a double slam. So it has nothing to do with YouTubers, right? This is just normal price action, right? It's gonna be the same thing when altcoin season comes. Has nothing to do with you, like you, me, any YouTuber, right? It's just like bang, like institutions, and a bunch of regular people buying at the top, being extra liquidity. That's just a reality. Right? That is just reality. So institutions pump coins up, right? They need to accumulate. They need to have coins go sideways so they can build up orders. Once they start building orders and start pumping it, you know, that's when the mainstream media starts putting it out. That's when, the noobs come in, and then they just start buying pretty much near the tops. And then when there's so many orders, buy demands, right? The institutions sell, because that is how it works, right? In order to sell your position, someone must be willing to buy it. And when you bring in casuals, right? And I'm just going to use this as an example, right? This is not literally going to be its price. When when it starts doing its pumping, right? And we start going to insane levels with Turbo, most of the noobs are going to be buying, from the top to probably like somewhere 50% of the whole price action, right? Of the whole last price action. And when there's so much demand, or so much buying power, right? What the institutions do is they just sell those positions to all the noobs, right? And everyone that's big money but buying at the top. You gotta remember, there's some rich people that are dumb, right? They're gonna just jump in on the hype. So that's just the way it works. In order to sell your position, someone must buy it off you. That is why you usually see a big, big crash like this, because they just fill all those types of orders instantly, uh, you know, or they sell it off over a span of a day to maybe like up to 1 or 2 weeks. It is why we see sometimes very deadly weekly candles, you know, pretty much Litecoin dropped, what was it, like 72% in like a week or two. It's just the name of the game, right? It's just the name of the game. It has nothing to do with, influencers. So that question has been answered. In terms of Turbo's price action, yes, I still believe, we will be going to this level over here of 0.0075. We do have an institutional candle over here at 0.006, let's just say. And I don't know if we're going to necessarily hit it, right? There could be one more event where we dip in terms of Bitcoin. But like I said, I will be buying at 0.0075. And if we continue to go lower, I will go aggressive, right? I will go aggressive. I've pretty much have been dollar cost averaging. Once again, the way I do it is if I would buy it now, which is at a great price at 100, say I put in $100, then over here, when it goes to 0.0075, I would do something like $200. And then if it came down to very low levels, I would do something like $400, right? The deeper it gets, the more aggressive I get. I already said I am literally risking 99% plus of my net worth. So I am just playing it aggressive. If it blows up, it blows up. It is what it is. But, you know, if the data, does what it's supposed to do and what it suggests, then your boy's gonna be chilling. You know what I mean? So that is my personal plan. You can copy it, right? You can just be more aggressive the further it dips, right? Because ultimately, long term, we still are very, very, and I mean very, very bullish, right? The price action, I wish it was a little bit better, but it is what it is. It just be like that sometimes. So, right, we still believe overall with Turbo that, and Bitcoin, that we just think we're going to be going just a little lower, right? We're going to be chilling near this area pretty much above 90K for the most part before we continue up. I do see some people panicking. you know in the event we are wrong, it is what it is, but for me, it's the context is different. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about how, pretty much, we have been killing it, right? Turbo has been killing it. There's so many coins that are copying Turbo and just doing a meme coin with AI in it. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny at this point. There's just literally so many, even something like Cock AI. So we have Cock Inu, right? We all know Cock Inu. They made a Cock AI coin, and you can just see it's a meme coin, but with AI also. That's all it is. That's all it is. I personally bought some very recently, honestly, somewhere over here. I kind of got in a little bit later, but I don't think it's really that late. Getting in like 10 million market cap or sub 10 million market cap, purely just because I think just in a couple of weeks is going to do really, really well, right? We already seen Cock Inu go up to 500 million market cap. So for me, this coin, even if it gets like 1/5 of that of Cock Inu's all-time high, which would be 100 million market cap, this would still be, over a 10x for me because I did get in somewhere when I started to dip here. So around 8.8 million, right? I thought I got an actually at 10 million market cap because that's what I said in my Discord. But I was wrong. I was wrong. I got in somewhere when it went down here. So it was like 8.5, somewhere there. So I am technically a little bit down, but the whole market is bleeding just a little bit. It doesn't concern me. This coin is very, very low. But the point was that there's a lot of copies. There's a lot of AI coins coming out. AI this, AI that. Like, it's kind of getting ridiculous, right? It's just funny how Turbo paved the way. Now they're not exactly doing what Turbo did because they're just literally pretending to be like way more AI and robotic than Turbo. But Turbo for me is still the head, right? It's still the meme coin, AI coin. It is still the head of that. And for me, when all these meme AI coin come out, it just makes Turbo look better. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.